Thanks very much, Alan. We're now down on the field here with Ryan Nguyen and Coach Rocco Zizza. Ryan, we'll start with you. What's it feel like to have the Mason Cup back over at Latin Academy after a big win today over Tech Boston?
You know, we wanted this cup for a long time now. I'm just glad that we just put 100% in this game to get it back. That's how I feel absolutely amazing.
It's also your first league game of the season, so it's got to be good to get that first league win kind of off your back. You had a tough first week where you guys lost to Randolph, but then came back nicely last week with a good effort against Latin School. Now at 2-1, you guys got to be feeling pretty good going into the league part of your season.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Speaking on behalf of my team, I bet we feel great. You know, every day at practice we go 100% always. So that's why we play here like we play at practice. We're always 100%.
No question. You definitely put 100% out there today. You had two catches for well over 100 yards. You had a receiving touchdown that went for 80 yards. You had a rushing touchdown. You actually had a punt return for a touchdown called back. I mean, have you always been the type of player that has his eyes on the end zone every time you touch the ball?
Oh yeah, that's my main priority, is to get to the end zone. But then I also have 100% trust in my team, blocks and everything. So yeah, they brought me to the end zone. It wasn't just me.
No question. I mean, your offensive line, Latin Academy usually has a pretty good offensive line, good size up front. What were the holes looking like when you were getting the ball on the end arounds and the sweeps and even on the kick returns?
I mean, sometimes the holes weren't there, and I'll say that. But every time we don't have a hole, you always have to make the best out of it. Always try to get some yards, and if the hole is there, just go right through the hole, and it's always there.
No question. Now, looking ahead to the rest of the season, you guys are 2-1, looking good right now in the Boston City League. But what's one thing you think your team has to improve upon heading down to the rest of the season to try to make the postseason again this year?
I think what we should work on is hurrying up to the line, because sometimes in the middle of the game we lose a lot of time, and we're tired, but 100% all the time, or like near 100% all the time.
No question. Well, you certainly played 100% today. Great game, Ryan. Congratulations. We're going to bring your coach now in. Rocco, we're watching this kid out here today. I mean, he had a phenomenal game. He got banged up a little bit, but when you guys put the ball in his hands, great things happen, it seems like.
Yeah, he plays with no fear. You love that about him. He's tough and he plays with no fear. He's a little guy, but he's tough.
You were just telling him before, you got to eat a little bit more during the week to try to bulk up a little bit so you can take the pounding.
Yeah.
You guys had a tough time putting the ball in the end zone for the most part of this game. What was something that you guys struggled with throughout the game to not score as many points?
Well, we both know each other pretty well. We thought we had a great game plan, both offensively and defensively, and we just needed to execute. We had 3 big plays called back because of penalties. We just got to execute. I mean, it was there. We just didn't finish it.
Now, certainly getting the Mason Cup back, you said to me earlier that, you guys haven't had it for a couple of years, so it's got to feel good getting that trophy back in your building.
Oh, trophy's nice, but winning's nice too. So right. Just playing well is the key, and we'll take from that whatever it gives us.
Now, what do you guys have to do the rest of the season to try to keep it on rolling? You've got 2 wins in a row now. What's something that you could improve upon as league play continues throughout the season?
We just got to clean things up. We got to play a lot tighter, a lot quicker, and a lot better. So we're a long way to go. But again, there was opportunities today. I thought we threw the ball well at times, but we didn't catch it well at times. So there's a lot of things have to be done in order to improve tremendously. But that's part of the practice.
No question. I mean, you guys are off to a good start in the Boston North. Best of luck the rest of the season. Rocco, I'm sure we'll see you down the road.
Thank you.
And we're going to send it back up to Alan up top. Latin Academy 2-1 here through the first 3 weeks.